Under blue skies in front of an enthusiastic crowd, members of the West Powelton drill team are doing what they do best, entertaining as they have been at events around Philadelphia for the past 13 years.
What? Get on that!
This group of young men, ages 13 to 19, are the backbone of the drill team, the pulse behind the movements that create their signature style. Mitchell Graham's son is part of the line. He's become the instructor, the father figure many of these boys have never had in their lives.
All kids really want attention. They want love and they want attention. When they're performing, they feel the love from the crowd. They get the attention from the crowd.
The attention comes easily as parade goers here dance to the beat. But behind the music lies a group of young men who could have found themselves caught up in anything but this positive outlet.
It's a 4-step beat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
19-year-old Antoine Mapp is the oldest on the drum line. He sets the tone and tries to set an example for the boys, most from broken homes, hailing from some of the roughest streets in West Philadelphia.
I went to school, graduated from school, worked 2 jobs while I was doing it, and still teaching them, to show them that anything can be done.
Discipline, teamwork, and to realize they can do anything. There's nothing that they can't do.
The real work behind the drum line actually takes place behind the scenes. The first and most important lesson for many of these kids, not learning the drum cadences, but learning how to be good students.
Isn't the biology the study of living things?
Before the 3-day-a-week practices get underway in this school cafeteria, homework sessions take priority.
If we don't get good grades, we're not in line. We don't perform.
15-year-old Khalil Andrews admits being on the line has changed his life.
If I wasn't on this drill team, I'd probably get in all types of trouble.
Probably be at home sitting behind not doing anything. Being out on the street selling drugs like some of the other little kids out here.
Attention! Straighten up.
Lessons of discipline and commitment learned here, preventing these impressionable young men from getting lured into the crime and violence, enticing so many others on their streets every day. It's here where they're nurtured by supporting crowds, here where they dream of a promising future, here where they become one drumline, one beat, one family. Natasha Brown, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
What's going on, people? We back. Another episode of the
YoCuz215 Podcast.
We got a Philly City legend in the building, man. Cause we got today, man.
Fuck this
one. That's one N-word too.
But once again, y'all, it's your favorite cousin, Lil West Philly.
Favorite cousin, Ant.
And no, we definitely have we got a dope guest today. We got a dope guest today. He's done a lot for a lot of young bucks and young girls in the community. In the city, he definitely cares about his community. He definitely, his grandma definitely took us around the world.
Our grandma.
Yeah.
Facts.
Our grandma. Without further ado, not too long ago, he got the key to the city.
Yeah, back in June.
Yeah, he got the key to the
we
city.
got the key to the city.
We
got the key to the city.
Yeah.
Without us, there would be no him.
But ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Mr. Ant Mapp.
Some of y'all might know him as Maserati Matt. Mr. 66er, extraordinaire.
Don't get me started with that Maserati shit. Don't get me started, y'all.
What's good, cuz?
But man, welcome to the pod, man.
I'm fine on YoCuz215. I'm excited to be here with my favorite cousin. Love y'all, man. Love y'all, man.
Love you too, Teddy.
Yes, sir.
What's up, though? What's going on? Why you been ducking the smoke?
See, y'all call it ducking the smoke. I never duck no smoke. Y'all know my schedule been crazy. I talk to you, I talk to Ant, and then you got Hollywood on me talking about the schedule booked up now, cuz I see end of July. I'm like, it's May. But no, YoCuz blew up, so I had to get in where I fit in, man. So thank y'all for opening up today for me.
One of the hardest working
Thank y'all,
man. Let people know a little bit about yourself,
Thank you,
man.
You're welcome.
Well, you can say I'm Antoine Mapp, director of the West Powelton Steppers and Drum Squad, CEO
of the city, man.
CEO of West Powelton Entertainment, and we started a nonprofit. I'm the president of the Wise Way organization. We basically just just here to continue what my grandmom started back in 91. I've never been the one to sit here and make it seem like I'm the one who started all this or I'm the reason why all this is happening. If it wasn't for these two brothers that I have right here and countless others, but I speak on these two brothers because back in, I want to say 2002, 2003, when he officially was able to carry the drum, because Lil been around since he was 8, 9. And Ant was born into it. His sister, his brother, his mom, his cousin, his grandma. I said his sister, and his sister was actually one of the founders. So it's all I did was just help keep it going. But if I ain't had all of them, I wouldn't be able to do what we've been doing all these years for the last 35 years. So thank you for my two brothers right here, because these two were the actual first two junior drumline that we had. Now we had other younger drummers, but they were the first junior drumline that we actually performed by themselves, but us being in line with them. So they helped me take it to the next level and just keep growing to where we are today. So I want to give my flowers to you, Lil, and you flowers to you, Aunt.
Appreciate
thank
that,
y'all for,
appreciate that, man.
doing what y'all did and allowing me to mentor y'all the best way I could, because y'all was family before the drill team. So I just wanted to say that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Get out of the way.
Yeah, so get that shit out of the way. Yeah, appreciate that. All right, now that the formalities is done. So, what you got for him, cuz?
All right, man. What I got for Mr. Matt, man? Mr. Matt. So make a long story short, you said that you're the face of West Powelton, but you ain't started. So who was one of them founding people that started with y'all? I know back then it was really 4 or 5, right?
Yes.
4 or 5.
Great question. That's a great question.
I know a lot of people, they be like, we can see your hand on TV, but believe it or not, I'm glad you told the people.
I finally want to clear the air.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's probably, you're going to have 1,000 probably great questions, but I feel like that's the greatest question to me, because I catch a lot of slack from a lot of old members, and I catch slack from a lot of old staff members that I'm nothing like Nana, I don't move like Nana. But that's clear the record straight. I did not start West Powelton. I was on the flag when I first got on West Powelton. I did not start West Powelton at all. Let's put that out there. Like your sister said, Levine was one of them, Kim was one of them, Sharon, Marquita, and there's one other young lady I can't think of because I was 11. And then the first two drummers was Damon and Damon, the next door neighbors. My grandma, our grandma can hear them practicing in her crib. He just moved from New York. He's 14 years old. Damon played the organ. Damon played the drum set. Levine them came to Nana because, issues was going on. Different arts was getting removed out of schools and people getting in trouble. You go down the bottom trying to play basketball. You either got to fight or run after you win or lose the game. So it was like, what can we do in this community so we ain't got to travel down the bottom? We ain't got to go up 46th Street. We ain't got to go all these places. And Levine went to Nana, and like she said on the news, they was going back and forth with the name. The whole West Powelton came about, and she heard Damon and Damon practice, and they used to bring the instruments out on the sidewalk and just play a little church stuff while he's making them steps to it. I didn't mean to say little church stuff. No disrespect, guys. Definitely no disrespect, Lord. You definitely lesson every day. It was just a figure of speech.
Right.
But like I said, that's when the drum line was formed. It was
praise dancing at first.
It was praise dance. They ain't really had no music. And then they brought the music out, and then the mom broke the drum set down and was like, all right, Jizz, you get this part, Ant, you get this part, Wince, you get this part, and then I finally pulled Lee. It was hard getting your brother. Oh my stars. It was hard getting Lee to want to be a part of this, but when he finally joined, he had a part. And also Ricky, can't forget Ricky. And Yusef and Travis. That's who the squad was with Damon and Damon. That's how we formed. But to relay what I said, I did not start West Powelton. I don't know why I'm still even here this long. The last thing I said to my grandma before she took her last words was, Nana, why am I still here? And she says, because you love it. And I'm very proud. And don't you ever stop. I haven't stopped since that day. We left her funeral, we left her burial to go perform. So, and she would have wanted that. Same thing my grandfather died. We left the burial and went and performed. Like Nana says, Nothing stopped the show.
And you right, because it was snowing out there.
It was snowing, and we left and we go perform downtown in the record store.
You right, yo. That was for the love of man. Yeah.
That's what it's about. So I'm glad we cleared the air. So everybody that see this podcast,
The camera right there,
everybody that see this podcast, and y'all say I'm nothing like Nana. You right. They big shoes to fill. I know some of the decisions I have made, she probably turned over her grave like, what are you doing? But the mission and the goal never stopped. So I do her mission, I do her goal, I just don't do it her way because I can't be Elsie Wise. But to everybody that say that, I did not start West Powelton.
All right, everybody.
That's it.
Carried your legacy. That's it.
So you carried it. So since you said that, since you broke down the legacy and everything, what's your favorite era of West Powelton?
All right, here.
So I put it like this because this is an argument that I still get to this day when we on the headset playing PS5. You know, you got Lee in there from the first era, then you'll have Chris in there from like almost like the fourth era.
You're the fifth, John.
Yeah, and then these new young boys we got, they in this era now with my son and all them. So everybody be talking that era stuff. This is how I can break it down to y'all. My very first era with people I mentioned before, minus Damon and Travis and all them, but Ricky, Lee, Jiz, me, Wentz, and Demond, I felt like that was my most aggressive era. We wasn't the most talented because none of us knew how to play. We never had a trainer. Nobody taught us anything. We had to learn everything on our own. I still know how to read music. I still know the terminology. I just know how to do what we do. My most disciplined era that I could call any step in the world, my playbook was wide open, was y'all era. Because we was able to put y'all through boot camp. And we was able to take our time and really iron out every particular details, every situation that we may get. And y'all picked that up and ran with that to the point y'all started getting creative, making up routines. Because y'all we wanted to make y'all a mini version of us. Y'all wanted your own identity. So we started calling ourselves The Rock. Y'all was calling yourself State Rock. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all was the most disciplined, playbook wide open. And I think this era, before the new young boys, I think our beats are more technical now, and more difficult that we play than we played in the eras. It started changing with y'all. It started getting more difficult, you know, with the 5 stars and all that stuff. We started breaking in.
Adding the
tones. That's y'all changed the wave, but I think this era right now, we're just expanding more off of that. So that's how to break down the eras.
Yeah, bro. You just say it.
The first era, me, Lee, Wentz, Ricky. I think that era with me, Wentz, Ricky, Jiz, and Demond will crush all y'all because y'all wasn't aggressive like us.
He don't even believe that himself.
Actually,
anyway, man.
Ask Jiz.
Anyway, we're gonna expand on that.
They all say Jiz the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say Jiz the GOAT.
The oldest, I'm the GOAT.
You ain't the GOAT. Y'all two, y'all ain't better than Jiz. Stop it. We ain't gonna do that. What was your next question? Because now they just babbling. Y'all really just babbling.
But we're gonna expand on that a little bit. So, like, what do you think is the difference between now and that? You said they're a little bit more creative or whatever. Just the drill team
I never
world,
said that.
period. Well, you said they got more difficult technical beats.
I just think our beats enhance more.
So
that's all.
Just the drill team world in general, though. What you think is the difference between then and now?
I personally feel like drill teams lost sight of what drill teams was meant to be for. That's why I don't think we have as many. Of course, you can look at the funding. You can look at the kids ain't the same no more. They got so much access to social media, and art's never been the cool thing to do. Of course, rapping is now, but this back in my time, rapping wasn't even like mainstream. It was more R&B, rock and roll, and all that kind of stuff. I think that the problem to me with drill team, I could be wrong because drill team's gonna be mad that I'm even saying this, but it don't matter. They focus too much on competitions. You know, and I hear the chatter from all of those drill teams. I just don't do the he say, she say. That y'all say, don't go to West Powelton because we don't do competitions. That's not an accurate statement. We don't lock ourselves into competition circuits because of our schedule. See, drill team was built for a cause. It was built, if you was doing AIDS awareness or cancer awareness and you was having an event, you would hire a drill team to come to that corner and play to shine light onto what the message is being told.
Mm-hmm.
They lost that sight and started just doing competitions and not the message. And now the teams that win take all the kids that lose. Now, how many teams you got left?
Yeah.
You go from 100 in the city to 6. Yeah, that's how it went. If you look now, that's how it went. Now teams had their last competition June 28th. They had more teams. You know, teams was coming and going. They built back up with competition, then they lose their team again. Some are trying to do more things like that, but in my opinion, I felt like that was the demise of our culture.
West Powelton stayed true through it all, 35
The
years.
tourists and they here. Everybody get the shiny equipment, get all the sponsors, look good, and just be running like the rabbit. We're like the turtle. We're just moving slow and steady.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's about. That's how you win the race.
I mean,
That's older than most people, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Because I'm gonna talk my shit, but I mean, it's too early.
Well, ain't never too early, man. Talk your issue.
Because he's really
Probably politically correct.
This ain't channel 3.
Oh, he good.
This ain't channel
That's
6.
we coming at.
Yeah,
we
man.
pop this
I
shit
get
for
it,
you, man.
You know, 6 and Sticks, you gotta put on, bro. YoCuz215 Podcast. We pop our shit. We talk our shit. And I'm gonna keep it a being with you. All them drill teams was fucking haters. They was hating on us. Hating on us heavy.
Big Saudi.
Yeah, because Big Saudi was with the ops too.
Big Saudi not in this right now. Big Saudi went to the ops because West Powelton didn't have no steppers. That's why Big Saudi went there, right?
That's a fact.
You get that pass.
That's the time when the steppers, you know, after like 2009, going to 10 is when we started losing the stepper. I think you went on to college. You started working.
Yeah, but I was the
I was
only base.
Listen, I remember sitting in the gym one week, and I just thought it was over. And I sat in the gym, and the janitor, he ain't making no better. He come in talking about,
Rashi.
He said, hey, what happened last year this time? You had a gym full of people. And I'm sitting there for a week straight. You had just started school, you was working, all the girls left, I don't know where Jizz was at. I remember sitting there crying like, it's over. I cried, bro. I thought it was over 2007. I thought it was over. I cried. I said, by myself, but look how God worked. And look how harsh Nana was. So I told her, I ain't nothing like Nana. I walk over to her crib. She say to me, I say, Nana, I failed you. And she said, what you mean you failed me? I'm crying. I said, the drill team over. So we ain't got nobody. There was nobody on practice all week. She said, all right, well, go ahead and figure out your life. Like I just been doing the last 26 years. At this time, I'm like, hold on, what do you mean? Like,
you had a good run, man.
She was like, go figure out your life. I left my car in the crib and walked home. I'm so blown, I walked home. Walked through West Park. I got to the crib, my mom talking about, I'm crying on some emotional stuff. My mom talking about something, take your ass in the basement, you want to sit there and cry. My mom is not even being sentimental to me. So she like, take your ass in the basement. So I go in the basement. I'm crying. Then she sent me to the store. Like, go to the store, see your crying ass. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So I go in the store, I hear a drum. Of course, as a drummer, you follow the drum. I walk to the drum. It's Sachi, Wayne's nephew, Frankie, some young boy named Promise, and the young boy went to our group, Keyshawn. And I said to them, if you guys want to learn how to play drum, which would be a drum line, I asked when I brought them back up. That following week, you came. That's what saved West Powelton. I don't think I ever even do that.
Heard it here, man.
I don't know.
Saved West Powelton, man. Hope you know West. That's the second time I saved West Powelton. I'm just like, y'all.
I don't remember the first one, but I definitely remember the second one.
You ain't had no snare.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first one.
I changed positions.
No, that's the first one.
I was in high school when I did that.
No, that was the first one. That was the year that we lost all the steppers that made Sadia go to another team.
Yeah. You say it again.
To Conestoga. I love Conestoga. I love Miss Celeste. Like, I still talk to her. Oh, to give you the last thing about what you said about what happened then and now. These new directors, like, they got a lot of great ideas. They're very talented, but I think that The reason why I'm still the same way, I took a piece of all the old directors from the 90s. From my grandmother to Miss Brown to Tony Cooper to Miss Sherry to Miss Rush. Like, I just throw a piece of every last one of them. I still salute everywhere I go. They don't salute no more. That was a 90s thing.
Yeah, I noticed that at the coming out day. They don't. I ain't seen a lot of people salute.
No one salutes. I still salute. I move like the 90s.
And that's crazy because the young boys, I was practicing with them at the gym, they ain't know nothing about the salute. Right? They didn't. I'm like, so you, I don't know the young boy name, he was playing quiet, light skin boy. I said,
Nixon.
Yeah,
He's
Nixon.
been there a few weeks.
But he getting it though. And I can see he's real focused on it. But I was just explaining to him, I said, you in the front, you gotta make sure you salute that judge and everything.
Right.
You gotta make sure your squad intact.
But you know, I still salute at community events, at block parties. I ask for permission. Even though they hired me, I ask for permission to use your floor. Like, but that's the difference from now and then. They don't have they're not following the pattern that was always set forward. Yeah. Everybody try to change it and make it different, which is cool. You enhance it, but if it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
And the mission was to save lives, not to win competitions.
All right, so be honest. What really took you so long to get up here? Because you've been ducking the smoke. What's up, bro?
No, cuz like, I guess I don't think you realize in June I had 39 performances alone. Just in June. Listen, from Friday, Juneteenth to Sunday, we did 15 shows. We did 6 that Friday, 6 that Saturday, 3 that Sunday. I was trying to come, but then when I called you, when I finally got a free Sunday, I only did on Sundays. When I got a free Sunday, you was like, cuz we booked up until, and I was like, you like July 5th your day. I made sure July 5th was open. I made sure. I guess where I'm at. I'm at YoCuz, Darren. What they talking about? I'm here, YoCuz. Let's get at it. He out of pocket. I drive a little black little bomber. That's why I got outside.
I make that face, cuz.
He hate the body. Why you hate the body so much? What would you do if they gave it to you free, bro? You gonna say no because these dudes don't like it? What the fuck? Give me that face.
He ain't understand credit. He understand credit now. He ain't understand credit.
They get, bro, it ain't even the credit. COVID hit. For some reason, my Cadillac skyrocketed.
Yeah, cars was through the
and they kept calling me. I said, bro, I've been with y'all for 10 months. I know it take a year or two. They said, listen, we're going to keep it a G with you. We can't get them parts in for that car. Your car got a lot of worth. We need it. I said, bro, I'm cool. I'm paying $3 something a month for that joint. I love that Cadillac. And it self-parked itself. 2017 CT6. I love that joint. He said, if you give me your keys and you take your keys, you ain't got to put no down payment. But how they got me was through my wife. I went for an oil change. $33, bro. Bull come up there and was like, talking to my wife, I'm just showing you around. She said, babe, I'm bored. I'm like, come on, babe. I'm like, I know what they trying to do. That's just chill. They be done soon. Come on, let's walk around. We walk around. They tell her, we trying to get your husband car. If you trade your car in, we'll give you the matching SUV to the car we want to offer him. With no money down. And he said, so I said, you give me the key right now, and I take everything out. I can drive off the joint. I got you nothing. He ain't give us nothing. We both left with those Jones. That's how I got them Jones. But I don't know why you was mad about them Jones.
That's not why I was fucking mad about the Maserati.
Well, thank you for telling me because I want to know why you was fucking mad.
Mind you, this is your cousin who said he don't give a fuck about your opinions or your feelings. Go ahead, cuz. Talk this shit.
Talk this shit.
Because like, at the end of the day, we family, so we going to talk our shit, but
it's clear the air, man. Just that.
This nigga owed me some bread.
Go ahead.
Debatable, but go ahead.
And then, so we all at practice, and we in the parking lot and everything. I was, like I said, it was me and my mom. We in the parking lot, seeing everybody. Moo was going to practice around the time, but, you know, she be gone. So then, I'm like, well, that's fine, everybody. They said, oh, we don't know. I see 2 Maseratis pulled up. Back to back. And I'm like, check my cash out real fast. Nigga pulled up. But once again, I was at this little bit, and I was petty.
I'm gonna tell you why you was petty. Let me tell you why you was petty, bro. First of all, he leaving out why he said I owe him money. Technically, I didn't owe him money. Now, everybody knew about the susu. I promised him his money back, but I didn't have to do it.
Against my advice.
Now, the susu worked in a different way. You put some money up. You know how the Black Wall Street did it back in the day? They was trying to reenact that when everybody got that COVID money to help everybody get money. You put $500 up, and then you bring 2 people. Me and Miz worked our asses off to try to put these dudes to get money. We brought in 33 people and got him and Lee to the water. All we needed was them two to bring in 2 people, and everything got paid out. We brought in 33 people to pay $500. We ran out of options.
Y'all had to argue. Y'all had to argue with people to get them. I gave you my money straight up. Dang.
That's not the point.
You said for the brain people.
That's not the point. Yes, he paid. Lil paid right out of pocket. That's not the issue. The issue was we just needed you to bring 2 people, but we said, you know what? We're gonna try our best to do it for you guys. It's 4 waves of it. Again, we did 33 people and got them to the next part where the next people come in, they get paid. It fell apart. I promised Lil his money back, but I promised everybody their money back. I was thinking about it, I'm like, damn, 500. He gave 1,000. I'm like, oh man. So the person gave 1,000, I gave him half his bread back, and then I settled up with Lil.
2 years later.
I still settled up with him, but it's a business. It was a business venture. It was a business idea. It was a susu, which means you can lose money. You understand what I'm saying? But the Mozzie had nothing to do. I didn't get the susu money and got the Mozzie. I got the Mozzie. I was he $500 to get a Mozzie.
Listen, imagine, right? Yeah, I got your cuz. That's my cousin. I ain't gonna burn out no money. And then I forgot. I ain't gonna forget about it. But then, imagine y'all, it was like on some paying for shit. Mitch came down with a nice sob. 2 Mozzie pulls up. Yeah.
But it's how we got him. You understand what I'm saying? If you'd have known the story, I didn't spend no bread on it.
What else? I was like, y'all out. Talk to y'all later.
And I didn't even know that he even was mad about that. He knew I'm good for the bread. He owed me for years. I never said, he gave me a diamond. He gave me a 6X diamond napkin because he owed me bread. And him being my cousin, I said,
here we go.
I said, I'll take
13 years old.
Regardless, I still love him.
On the drill team.
I still took it, a big ass jersey.
If y'all know Antoine, y'all know he is an Eagle fan.
It still was a 6X.
I said, yo, I got this Donovan.
They said 6X was in.
It was.
It was, but it still was a 6X.
Don't make me tell him to put this old picture of you when you draw down to your
No,
knees.
I definitely agree with you. It definitely was a fad, but at the same time, the point is I took it as payment. You know what I'm saying? Because if my little guys, I didn't care about that. Like, argue to the guy's cool. I love you. I would never let no bread. Listen, this is our motto, cuz. You know this. We make money. We don't let money make us. So we ain't never doing no crab stuff for no bread. You understand what I'm saying? So make this your last time in life being mad at me for some shit that I didn't know you mad at me about.
Some other shit going on too.
No, listen, I found out I found out me and you was beefing. Listen, look how I found out me and you was beefing, cuz. On Father's Day, and these dudes talk about something. I'm happy to see you pull up the block and shit. I do a little shit. He gonna talk something. Don't sit in the little right now. He ain't really messing with you. I said, what you mean? I said, I try to hear that. I didn't know you had beef with me. No real rap. It was talking.
You just like, man.
I didn't know. So when you come out, I'm happy to see you. They talk about, oh, it's not nothing. That's my cousin. I'm not listening to him. I'm not listening to him. But then I saw your energy. I said, oh, he really. Oh, he is like that. We ain't gonna talk on Father's Day. All right, cool. We got drunk, had a good old time. We still was you my cousin. We still okay. You mad, but
after the liquor started flowing, everybody was cool.
We still was in the joint, chilling at me. You probably wasn't talking to me that much, but nigga, every time I didn't know we was beefing. That's all I'm saying, bro.
They'll be mad at us.
Yeah, come on. What's your next question? I'm ready.
As you asked for a little, you got him activated.
I got you activated.
I've been active.
Good. All right, so. What's one of your groupie moments?
You know, West Powelton like rock stars.
We all had groupie moments. Come on.
He was a light skinned dude in the 90s. Man, that 90s and early 2000s was drill team era.
I remember
early 90s.
There's one time we did a performance at the library. This is before y'all, so I was probably like 17. So, Winston was the pretty boy, the curly hair, Jamaican. I was light-skinned and everything.
Yeah, I was light-skinned.
You know what I'm saying? But Winston used to get all, he got a little more attention, because the curly hair and all that kind of stuff, which is cool. We all, like, that's what it is. But this one day, we at the library, free library, downtown performing. Sharon came to us and was like, I got all these numbers for y'all. And she was like, Lee is yours, Jizz is yours, Wednesday's yours, and these yours. I said, yo, I did Wentz. I said, broke Jay-Z had a ride. Broke Jay-Z had like 15. I ain't calling none of them.
It's the fact that even when we came around, like that's when the drill team was really like popping, and West Powelton.
It was real drill team beef.
Yeah, we was moving like gangs.
Yeah, it was real drill team beef.
Drill teams, if you from a different neighborhood and you wore different colors, like yes, we always hear at the same our directors had the mission to save the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Us as the kids being in the community, we didn't understand that aspect of it at that time. All we saw was they different neighborhood. They different colors. We don't like them. They don't like us.
Competition. They try to play.
That's what it was about on how you say it's like a gang. Because it really was treated like gangs.
But come to think about it, we was really on some Bloods and Crips shit. The other ones were blood colors, and we were...
Yeah, but you had other colors. You had purple, you got green, you had lavender, you got yellow, you got black. So what they call? What they colors called?
It seemed like everybody formed trying to go against West Powelton.
Mm-hmm. I think that a lot of people see our performance face, right, and take that as arrogant and cocky. When we strap up, it's wartime.
Mm-hmm.
But people fail to realize, and I learned it from Mr. Mike, when Mr. Mike worked Miles, he said to me, we was in Chester with Father's Day, I'll never forget it. But go under the bridge, John, be whamming, because you under the bridge, how we wearing that, John?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, hey man, can I stay here and watch y'all perform? And I'm like, I thought it was a weird question, because I'm like, I'm not from up here, and this is a public street. So I said to him, hey, man, do what you want. What I say to him. He said, man, you're nothing like what they say. Like, what that mean? He said, they say you unapproachable. He said, but you're a really nice guy that's here talking to you. I said, they see my performance face, and they see how we move as a unit, that they think that we uppity, or we think we better, or no.
I did.
When it's game time, my mom can't talk to me. Nobody can talk to me. That's anybody that's in this line when the drums is on. Drums on, a different ball game. The drums on, I'm not speaking to my mom, I'm not waving to my mom. I see my target, and we attack. That's who we are. I was cocky.
Yeah,
we was cocky. That's why I think the Lord. That's why I think the Lord did all this stuff that's going on to us later in our life. Because at 18, if we got the Sixers at 18, bro, I blew it the next day with my attitude, bro.
Speaking of, how did that contract come about? Getting the Sixers contract.
Oh man, 2012, we got a phone call to open Xfinity Live, and that's when Mayor Nutter was still the mayor. So 2 days prior, they had a special opening for season ticket holders and everybody who bought tickets for Bruce Springsteen at the Philly Stadium. Mm-hmm. So you got a chance to walk in, go see all the stores, all that kind of stuff. That Friday was be open to the public, and they did a ribbon cutting with the mayor and the stadium and all that kind of stuff. They hired us, but we didn't know the Eagles drum line was on the inside. We on the outside playing. Of course, you put the community guys outside, you put the corporate inside. So we outside playing. We wrapping up. They said, okay, they did ribbon cutting. Eagles start coming out. But Swoop came out first. Mm-hmm. We stood at the end of our set. So he come out gesturing like, what's up? Where we from? We're like, what? Mm-hmm. But when you look at them, we got pretty Eagles drums, Eagles uniform. We got on big blue thickies, and our drums is hanging like this. Our drums hanging like this. But one thing they ain't had that we had was this. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So they came up and we did them north. The Sixers seen it. Mm-hmm. We've been signed ever since.
Wow, that's tough.
That's definitely tough.
You said it that big. 2012?
2012, right?
2012, they seen a video. Remember in 2013, the Sixers' first drum line was the Temple. It was Temple Marching Band. Mm-hmm. There were 6 of them. The dudes did 2 games. That following year, the new regime took over. The new ownership came in, and they tasked my boss with getting a drum line. And he was on YouTube, and he said all day long, he kept saying like one drummer, different things popping up. And then he said he went to the bathroom, he came back, and it was like West Powelton, drummer off the Eagles. He said he just sat and watched it. He said he called Xfinity Live. Look how crazy this worked. He called Xfinity Live, and he says to them, what was that drum line that you had at your opening? It's all the Eagles drum line. We'll get you the information. He said, no, the ones in the blue. The lady was like, oh, that little community drill team? No, I'll give you their number. At that time, she didn't know who he was. Gave me that number. The flip side, look at the flip side of that, though. That's their perspective. I had just got fired from my job. They told me to abort my son. Antoine was born with like his stomach was, it was something, he had CDH, clinical diaphragmatic hernia. And he was telling me to abort my son. My grandfather was dying in the other hospital. So I'm going from this hospital to tell me to abort him. He in a NICU. Every baby around him is dying. He the only one surviving. My grandfather going down. I lose my job that same week. I had a lady changing my numbers I was accountant. She was changing my numbers every monthly close. They fired me until I proved that my numbers was right. But they told me that was going to happen to her. So I told her to take my job and shove her ass. I'm cool. But that was stupid because I sat in the parking lot and cried with all these kids at home like, how the hell I'm going to feed them? No, but I only cry on like major moments. Like I had three kids in there. One by the minute. One they told me one ain't going to make it. My grandfather dying, the only male figure that I knew. Yes, I'm saying I had a real emotional.
I'm about to say, if it was a time to cry.
I had a real emotional. Losing the drill team would have hurt me too. That's only two major times, something major in my life. Y'all was major to me.
Take a sip.
I gotta take a sip. I'm getting hot in this jaw.
Take a sip, man.
So losing my job, you know me, I'm a hustler. I started knocking on doors, selling cable. And my first week, I was being trained with Verizon. I'm in the parking lot. I just had a great 2 days of training. They know I'm a salesman. You listen long enough, I'll sell you shoelaces your shoes while you're still on your feet. If you listen long enough, that's what I do. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm knocking sales all left and right. We driving through the parking lot. I'm riding with the supervisor. We're going to New York now to go knock on doors. I get a weird phone call. I answer. I tell the boy, pull over. It's the Sixers. I'm thinking, remember how we did halftime show at the Sixers? I was trying to do that for this crew. So I'm sending emails. The story I told before, the whole Xfinity, all that was brewing in the background. I didn't know. I'm thinking they called me and they got my email about us doing a halftime show. So he called me. Yeah, I guess Christian Crosby, 760, Derek Hayes. And I said, I'm speaking to them. He was like, I said, oh yeah, I sent y'all an email about doing halftime. So my boss like, man, I ain't calling you about no halftime show. I'm calling you about being a Sixer drum line. I'm like, yeah. He like, how much do you charge? At this time, everything was going back to the community banana. I'm like, you gonna pay me? He like, yeah, can you come down here and look at the contract? Man, I told my boss, the boy I'm with, I said, listen, family emergency. I never came back. I never even got my check, bro. I never came back to the job. I said, oh, they gonna pay me? I threw all my eggs in one basket, and they gave me the most terrible pay, the first one.
You had a 360 deal.
What? 13 games, I had 6 dudes. I was splitting like 4 hours. But I believed.
And look at you now.
I believed. Yes, I'm saying I believe. But that's how the whole Sixer thing happened.
That's good. I ain't even know half of that story.
I just know we was just coming.
Nobody.
Crazy.
Whoa.
You get one.
I ain't say only get 2 more. I'm trying to use them lightly, but my man was talking crazy. He trying to come all over this joint. YoCuz.
Here we go.
That's your favorite cousin. They're coming all over this joint. That boy crazy. Yo.
If you had to do it all over again, like how would you go about start from scratch or whatever the case may be? Would you change anything, or you feel like everything happened exactly the way it's supposed to happen?
You can't change God's plan. Because I told y'all, if y'all remember that we was going to be rich by the time I turned 30. Well, that was 16 years ago.
You lied.
It ain't the fact that I lied. It was that, you know, and Jizz still believed it. He keeps saying, bro, you say by the time we turn 30. I can say anything, and I wholeheartedly mean it. But it's on God's time. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't change anything. The only thing I probably would add in was learning how to read music and actually knowing the terminology. Because I'm hearing like band directors and other drum lines, top executives talking crazy about me because I'm not technical. I don't know the rudiments. We had a show the other day. Oh, he like, yeah, I need you to play a 5-stroke roll. I looked at him like, yeah, brother, I said, listen, I know how to do.
No, Dr. Lee.
I said, I know how to do. I said, I know how to do what I do. Right. And when we played, he was like, you did 1,000 5-stroke rolls, 32-stroke rolls. I said, I didn't know. We just know how to. This saved our lives. Mm-hmm. We had 3 options in 91. Jail cell, graveyard, or pick up these drumsticks. Mm-hmm. I chose the drumsticks. I asked Nana, what I'm supposed to do with these? She said, figure it out. She ain't sent me to my house to learn how to hold the sticks, how to play, how to count, how to read. Mm-hmm. We used to hook you and go to Winston crib and listen to the radio and try to play the beats off the radio. Seriously. And what made us vicious, hey D, I'm sorry D, they told me I can't hold back. This YoCuz215 D. That's right. I gotta keep it a G, but D, Demond, I'm gonna say you, I'm gonna take a sip too, Demond, because don't be mad at me, bro. You are the founder. And we love you for that, bro. But in 1992, in New York, in the Bronx, at the Halloween parade, bro, I'm 12 years old. Johnny 12, pushing 13. Wentz 13. Lee Lee 10 months younger than me. So Lee, if I'm 12, he turning 12. And I understand the respect you have for Mark and JD and Jeff and New Ed and our brothers. Shout out to New Ed. Love y'all. But at that time, they was our enemies. Rest in peace, Mark. Mark, my brother. R.I.P. Mark. But at that time in 92, our directors was close. Miss Brown, my grandma was close. But the members, steppers ain't like the steppers, drummers ain't like the drummers. It was a competitive. They from Southwest, we from West, but we wore the same colors. The only thing that changed ours was trimming and gold. Both wore blue and white. But that time in New York, D, when we battled down to our first battle, and they whooped our ass. We wasn't even doing steps yet. And these dudes come strolling up, and we looking at these dudes, and we start playing, they start playing. And Demond said the infamous words that ripped my heart out my chest in front of everybody. He, in the middle of a battle, say, salute. What do you mean, salute, bro? You wave the white flag, bro. You don't wave no white flag. You know where we from, bro? And the great thing is, you from New York. So you wave the white flag in your crib.
In your crib, your living room.
I still love you, bro, but when you wave that white flag, that lit a fire in our ass, bro. That whole ride home, I'm sorry, D. We never talked about it. But we was insulting you. We was talking about you. We was saying things about your family. It was just, we was being 12. You know, and I apologize for that. But then when you got off the bus, you slammed your drum down and you ran in the crib talking about you quit and all this goofy stuff.
Y'all said it to his face?
Yeah, he was sitting on the bus. He was behind his back. He was
say it behind his back. Yeah.
He was on the bus. He ain't saying nothing the whole ride home.
Back from New York.
Hour and a half, we going on him. Going on him the whole time. Nobody went to sleep. The whole time. He got off the bus, he grabbed his drum, he threw it down, and he ran in the crib. And that's when your brother, Jizz, went to my son, Nanny, your grandma, you the captain. I was playing snare at the time.
I'm the captain now.
I was playing snare at the time.
I mean, everything happened for a reason, like you said. Yeah.
That's what changed West Powelton. Because we went from, I know we will be talking, but I'm doing live demonstrations, bro.
There you go. There you go.
I'm sorry, guys. I got to do a lot of
dancing in your videos.
Good.
Let me take you out of the way, man. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. Push it up some. Go ahead, man.
So in 92, when Demond did that old crazy stuff,
YoCuz.
YoCuz, listen, we bring a live visuals, man. So we used to march. We had this little whack beat about something. Bum, 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 bum. Then we do this little crazy thing with our feet, like, let me get over here. I need more room, man. I need more room, man.
Look, he didn't activate it.
There we go. There we go. Make sure they gave me that shot, bro. It's game time. So we be like, bam, 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 boom, 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 bam.
Remember this 5 years ago.
Bro, that was our first step. We got our ass handed to us at the battle. So we said, so after the mom quit, we could go back to my mom's crib. Me, Jizz, went sit in the basement, Lee sit in the basement. We said, what can we do to make our stuff better? That's when we came up with Mega Step. Y'all remember Mega Step? That's way before y'all time. I think y'all was more advanced when y'all came here. So Mega Step went from same beat, boom, 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 boom. Cat, boom, boom. Cat, boom, boom. Cat, boom, 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 cat, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, 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 cat, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, boom, boom. Well, that's when we knew we was on to something.
They don't even do this no more.
That's when it changed for West Powelton.
They don't even do this no more for the Sixers.
I'm back.
You put down the drum and became a stepper again, man.
I became a mascot without having to wear a costume. All the mascots is mad at me now.
If y'all look up West Powelton right now, he all in the video.
Dancing
in the video.
Listen, I make these dudes cool.
But you know what my beef is? What you just did?
I'm tired now.
See how the energy you got right now and just demonstrating that shit 30 years ago? Why the new young boys ain't doing the same thing?
There you go.
It's back. So it's back to what I said to you originally. These kids are different. They built different. Kids don't go outside no more. It's more. It's social media. It's their phones, laptop. It's everything they're accessible to. You know when you got in trouble when your mom didn't play, she took your games, anything. What can you do? Go outside and play. Unless your punishment was so. Unless your punishment was like really bad, you couldn't go outside. But it was like, I'm taking your video game. Go outside and play. We did more playing outside than anything. That's why we did so much sports. That's why we did so many activities because don't get it wrong, I fall victim. I'm in the house playing the game. But I also go outside too. That's the difference between these kids and y'all. And y'all was little versions of us. We didn't give y'all a chance to bitch about nothing. We made y'all, I guess we made y'all, but
y'all great influence,
we would not, we ain't let y'all off the hook. We didn't care what y'all age was, we ain't let y'all off the hook. We held y'all accountable about anything y'all did. Even y'all ate all the food by the time we got back, we held y'all accountable for everything y'all did, yo.
West Powelton beat kids.
That's not true. I'm gonna keep it a G.
Only because it's family.
I'm gonna keep it a G.
They have permission.
I don't beat kids.
He beat up little cousins.
I have little brother them. That's what I did.
That's why we turned out the way we were.
And look at them though.
Yeah, that's why we turned out
look at them. Big CEO right here. Got their own successful podcast. JP Morgan boy right here. I mean, I forgot your move. But you get the what you credit with Capital One?
City.
Yeah.
Where the bag at?
Boy, talk your shit.
Yeah, where the bag at?
But what I'm saying is, look how these dudes turned out. They're not out here trying to break people or kill people. Very successful young men taking care of their family, taking care of their wives, taking care of their homes. That's what we built here in West Powelton. That's what we built. Went to school.
I go to school.
School are hard now.
But that's the thing. But West Powelton, it ain't all just about going to college. Yes, they must graduate high school. They must have great grades. We build entrepreneurs. We build whatever they want to be in life. We in your life for the rest of your life. You see, we still together. He's 36. I've been knowing him since he was 7 years old. I went to school with his mom. We went to the same school. Him, my sister, my mom, they was already handicapped before we was even thought of. And I'm clearly 10 years older than him, so I was in his family before he was. So that's how far we go back. And look, we still together, 36, and 46. Still continuing the legacy, guys.
That was one time you was mad at me. You had to drive all the way back down Ocean City, had to go to court.
I was only mad because he got locked up and I didn't know what was going to happen. But He was doing as he was taught. He was taught to protect his brother, protect his sisters. And some things popped off down there, and that's all he was doing, being protective. And of course, the ones that's protecting is the one that get locked up. Not the one that started and all the crap. He got locked up. I was mad that I had to drop back down there, but I was never mad to be there for him to make sure that he was coming back home with me, because his mom entrusts us to have him and have his best interest. So we had to take him. They was gonna lock my little cousin. I couldn't have that. Didn't they throw it out?
Well, y'all had to be in that rental van.
I was mad as hell.
This was, we ain't have no GPS on the phone. He was like, this Mapp question is drawing.
Yo, it took me to a dead end. I ain't know where we was going. I'm like, bro, I was so frustrated. But now look how life easy, how easy life is now. You put it in, turn left here. We ain't had no turn left.
You had to print the paper out.
Westwell Nana, because she was like, Antoine, calm down. No, Nana, like,
he just
and he just kept turning back like,
Can we keep telling Lil, like, stop defending people, don't defend themselves, but it's okay.
Everybody was defending themselves. It just, he ran into the wrong cop. She was this big. He was the same size as he was 13. So he 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, she was scared and trying to
see the shit out of me.
Ew, what?
And while you being a CEO, you like, she could have handled it totally different, couldn't she?
She definitely could have handled it different, but they was racist on her anyway.
Told us that, remember? When we first got down there, they was being racist to us out there. Yeah,
they was definitely, me being older now and like recapping that, they was on some racist shit. Black kids ain't from down here. Riff-raff, fucking up the tradition. Yeah,
we was having a good old time.
We was having a ball, but I was like, Gucci, first day out, we went back to party.
He did. Yo, you got out that night, right?
Got out that night.
Yeah.
That cell was colder than a motherfucker.
Did they throw the case out?
Yeah, they community service, which was already done.
Oh,
yeah.
I love community service. They just don't go there.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, community service, he did over 1,000 hours every time he marched with. So y'all got reserved community service. Y'all need community service. Just pull out your resume.
But I do want to say thank you though. I know I'll be on you. I know I'll be popping my shit to you and everything. Come on, bro.
Y'all hear this from your favorite cuz? So anytime you go get this sentimental shit from Lil, that's God. I'm loving it.
To the world.
Because I know I could be on dog shit, but y'all know at the end of the day, I don't play with me though. But you know, but you and your family, y'all definitely y'all taught me a lot of discipline, and that's what I was explaining to the young bulls last week. I mean, come.
Appreciate you coming back. You definitely lit fire on them. Thank you.
And I had to explain to them, like, at the end of the day, man, y'all brand. So certain stuff y'all doing, that TikTok shit and everything, y'all could fuck up y'all bag. Mm-hmm. And they wasn't understanding it because, like, we got a phone call. Yo, you can video, right? Mm-hmm. Like, don't ever, y'all could bid, but don't put the fucking phone down.
Blue magic.
But I get it. That's just the way it is. I hope my talk got to him. You know
well, they turn around, Sesame plays the same old dumb shit, so.
Yeah, but I want to thank you because at the end of the day, like, we wouldn't have been a part of something special that we can brag about. And Big Shotty, can you do me a favor? Can you pass me that right there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, 35 years, man.
35 years.
Something that's never been done by a drill team in the city, man.
Yeah, man. Can you pass me that?
I don't think ever in the world.
You can hold the other side.
In the world, Craig.
Y'all see this? Powelton Avenue. The West Powelton stuff.
That's the second one. Then they got a street too.
And then the founder, LC Wise, she got a street as well. Uh-huh. But this right here, we a part of this right here.
You sentimental as hell.
It wouldn't be
positive. Because every episode, I ain't gonna fake it, bro. I've been on some shit. I'm being positive this one.
He definitely, as y'all are, like I said earlier, y'all are a major role and catalyst on making this. This started in 91. It ain't in no time soon.
That sentimental shit is Henny Lil. We need cut water, Lil.
Oh yeah. Well, y'all should record it last night.
But anyway, the thing is, look how strategic we was. Mm-hmm. You pull off an LCY's block, and when you make that left and go to the light, you turn on West Powelton Cypress Way.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
But wait,
there's more.
I think this might be a little more invasion.
Listen, man, ain't no drill team in the world.
The world, Craig.
World, Craig. Got a key to the city. You can get in any building in the city with this joint.
Shout out to the mayor.
Shout out to the mayor, man.
Shout out to Miss Parker. Shout out
Shout out to
to Jamie
Parker.
Gaudier. Shout out to Kiana Jobs Council
Right
President.
here, man.
Andrew, who worked
Beaver,
at
man.
Jamie Gaudier office, and countless others. Thank you. And I don't know if you guys know, but as of June 4th, unanimous approved, all voted on, that we became an official drill team in the city of Philadelphia. June 4th. They announced at our coming out day, everybody voted and
like that name.
everybody approved. I picked steppers and drum squad because when you say official drill team, when you Google drill team, you think of the cops, the ROTC.
We drill shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I put steppers and drum lines so they can understand what we meant. So I just say drill team instead of being like an ROTC. That's the only reason why I just didn't say official drill team.
So so he think I'm being shut up. No, I'm not, but thank y'all. You and we can't forget Johnny.
Absolutely.
Like
I'm nothing without Jay.
That's like how me and Ann is. That's how you and Johnny is.
Johnny, my right hand man. That's
and,
good.
and you know what's so crazy? Lee.
Oh, Lee, that's the end.
Lee hit it on the nose. Like we really had partners on the squad. Yeah, like it was Summer once.
Yep.
You and Johnny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ricky always.
You had Mir and Zaire. You had Frank and Don.
Yeah.
You know, that's everybody was pairs.
We had pairs. Like
and we the best.
And we the best.
Nah, me and Jez, we definitely the ghosts.
Cause you already know they say y'all perform. You know what to do. If you get Ant, you get me. Like you already.
That was a fact.
And what Lee said, y'all get Wentz, I'm down.
Right.
Every time I had to get Wentz to get Lee, I had to get Ed to get Lil to get Ed. But listen, you got one. They both listen. Casey just told y'all the other day. She was like, Ed, Lil, and Bean, no matter what they got going on in life, and if you call them and you really need them, y'all slide through.
I'm laughing at his face.
No, y'all did.
No, I'm laughing at his face.
Like I said, remember I sent you and was it you and Bean or you and Lil with the Walmart? And one of y'all stayed with me.
Yeah. I think it was me, B, and
Well, that's what I mean. People who ain't played in 10 years, I could call right now and say, yo, bros, I need y'all to step in, and y'all step in. That's why I said I couldn't do none of this without y'all.
Well,
one last thing, man.
One last
We're
thing.
gonna end it off on this, man. So, where do you see West Powelton 666? You got other contracts as well, right?
Yes.
Go ahead. Go before we even get to that. Pop your shit. Man. What all contracts you
tell
got?
me what you got.
So, since 2014, we're the official drum line for the Sixers as the Sixers Texans. As the 2025,
Best drum line in the league.
we're
man.
the official drum
Put that on
line
everybody.
of the Philadelphia Phillies, called the Phillies Baseline.
Oh my bad, y'all did the All-Star game too.
We 2025 NBA All-Star Game. We are the official drum line at Philadelphia International Airport.
That's why they hate us.
We're the official drum line of the Sheriff Department. We're the official drum line of the City of Philadelphia. We're the official drum line of Visit PA. We're the official drum line of PA 250.
I'm just waiting for you to say PHA.
PHA, that's just so crazy.
We have a lot of contracts with so many PHA.
They hate us because they hate
The
us.
Fiddler Club, a bunch of event entertainment companies. We partner with them to be the drum line. You said
The Union.
we do it. Oh, Philadelphia Union,
Oh, yeah, we
New
can talk that
Jersey,
shit.
New Jersey Devils, the Iron Pigs. If you don't know, that's Philly's minor league team. Lehigh Valley, the other minor league team. Like our goal was to keep these kids busy and off the streets. The more time they with me, the less time they had to be on the streets. By the time they get home, they tired. They want to go to sleep. Their homework already done. Can we do homework first? Because you have a busy day. You get home, you ain't going to homework. You're going to bed. This is how you feel. You must have honor roll to be on here. It's days that you can't go to school. Every time the Democratic National Convention will come, we bring in the president in. We bring it.
DNC.
We bring in the DNC. We bring in. We brought in Kamala. We brought in Biden. We brought in. We did Obama. We did Michelle. You name it, we're there. You understand what I'm saying? And to piggyback off what you asked me, the next wave is this. We're looking to get our own building. Once we get our own building, we're going to turn it into like a training university where We focus on college and we also focus on trades.
Like a farm.
The kids that don't want to go to college, they get partnered with the trades, get all their certificates, license, insurance, all. We got financial advisors already on deck. People who want to go to college, we got colleges on deck. They go through our program. We have no age limit. Our youngest is 4. The oldest is 47 plus. So we in your life for the rest of your life. People think that getting these kids to college is where it stops at. It's getting to college, getting them through college, helping them start their career with their families. They still need guidance. So we in your life for the rest of your life. You could come back here and still, you could coach, you can mentor, you can still play to the point where you're doing what I'm doing, playing with your son. I play with my 2 daughters and my 2 sons, and all 4 of us is marching together. Same thing. Johnny got his son, Prim got his stepkids, B got his kids, and you put it on. It's generation. We doing the same thing Bron doing. The same exact thing Bron doing, we're doing in the drill team world. To keep this going for generations to generations, because you always need a mentor. You always can use a mentor. I never had a mentor. My dad left when I was 3 years old. I still remember the day, climbing on the hood of his car, him picking me up, pushing me on the side of the road. I ain't see him again to his deathbed when I was 42. This right here saved my life. It's countless times that I was places I shouldn't have been and barely made it here because I had to be here and something happened to my friends got killed or friends got locked up. I was at practice and I just left. This saved my life. This is why I continue to do what I continue to do. But we need to build it. Because some of these kids become homeless. Some of these kids don't eat. And I move them in with me. I feed them. I house them. Y'all don't see the other side. All y'all see is the performing, the smiles and all that, but you don't see what goes into it. Kids don't come home. Kids getting in trouble. They call me. They don't call their fathers. They call me. Y'all don't understand what this take. And for us to don't get no funding, yes, appreciate the mayor just giving us $20,000. Thank you. I'm saving that towards the building, but we need a whole lot more. Because I'm trying to offer these kids career jobs. I want to offer them salaries. I want to be able to give them benefits and 401ks. The same thing I'm trying to do for these guys. And I'm so glad that these guys are still doing what they do because they made us proud. And I thank them for helping keeping West Powelton legacy going. And even when they come, little don't know about him coming last week, really put fire into my new guys. Because, you know, when you put a different face to it, and they kind of just hearing me complaining, yelling. But we had somebody who went through the storm, can tell a story like, listen. And they listen to him. Dub P for life, man.
I ain't gonna show my titties.
Yeah, get that man a paper towel. God
damn. That's a good place to end it, man. You can't do better than that, man. Yeah. So with that, you got anything else, cuz, man? Because I think, ain't no better ending than that. Yeah. That was a heartfelt plea. It's a building, man.
I mean, man.
Some funding, man.
Yeah, we need funding, man. And he do be, I was at work and I saw some motherfucker on the news arguing at the school district about Paul Robeson. Yeah, man. And I'm shutting these schools down.
Closing our school down. Where we supposed to go?
You know what I mean?
Y'all say practice, listen to me, y'all say practice outside, right? But when we practice outside, you know music draw people. Here come all the young guys with the ski masks. Yes, that's how I recruit. I ride around different neighborhoods. I hop out, I see hand-in-hand drug sales, and I try to tell the kids, if I can show you how to make money legally, would you do it? Some to say, yeah, show me. Some shows me a ratchet. Go ahead, get the F out of here. And guess what? I got the F up out of there. Well, understand this. It's time that we practice outside, and they had shootouts in the same parking lot that we practice in that. It was normal. The kids didn't run. They didn't duck. They so used to it. You shouldn't be used to that. But where we from, we're used to that. Practice outside is not an option for me. And then when I practice outside in Powelton parking lot, the neighbor next door, she's writing emails to the school district, writing emails to the school, put a request on my website, acting like she booked a booking a performance, just to tell me that she wouldn't abort the house if she would have known that we practice across the street. Well, miss, I hope you see this podcast. I hope it come across your YouTube. These kids be doing so many things. They can be in your house raping you, robbing you, killing you. But guess what they're doing? They're across the street entertaining. That's what they're doing. Mind their business. Getting honor rolls. Being on TV every day for doing something positive. I have nowhere to take these kids. And y'all talking about Closing schools down, 17 schools down. You already took Uni from me. You already took Salzburger. You already took Drew. I don't even know Paul Robeson, but I've been in Paul Robeson since 91 when it was called Barge Human Services. Cato. We've been scrubbing gum off the chairs, painting the walls. I never even attended that school, and that school is more my school than everybody that worked there, everybody working in the school district, but y'all shutting it down, and we got nowhere to go, and y'all talking about how we going to stop the violence in the city.
Man, passionate about this.
How we going to stop the violence in the city? It's an easy fix. Fund the programs that's actually doing the work and stop funding your friends.
Oh, that's right. That's why you need to join city council, man.
Yeah.
That's a YoCuz.
I can't. Here's why I can't join city council. I don't believe in tearing the next person down and digging in their background to tear them down. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it from this way. I was going to just constantly be in everybody's face, saving lives, giving you the model on how you save these lives and transform this city. I guarantee you, if you just give me the opportunity, give me the shot, give me the funding, give me the building, give me the transportation, the resources, I, with the help of these guys and the rest of my crew and everybody before me, we can make this happen and save the city of Philadelphia.
Real easy fix.
And I'm taking a plea right here on YoCuz215 that everybody that's listening, please first help get these guys' numbers up because we need all this to be shared around the world.
Yes,
they need to see what we're talking about. They need to see what these guys are talking about because they topics and everything. They've been hitting it head on. I'm proud of these guys. But please get this out there because it ain't just me. There's a bunch of other teams out here that trying to do the same thing from different neighborhoods, every walk of life. All we do is try and save these kids and give them opportunities that we never had, opportunities that we don't get because of our shade of color and where we come from and our education. That's where I'm at with it.
On that note, ain't nothing else to say.
Yeah,
I was going. Maserati. I was going to. We was talking about something. I was going to introduce it, but we're going to get that. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Save for the episode.
Yeah, it's an episode. You know what I mean?
Man.
First of all, I love y'all, and I'm glad that you ain't mad at me no more.
Allegedly.
I'm glad, allegedly, until I do something else that you don't like. That I don't know that I did, but you always gonna be my cousin.
You think I be on dog shit for those reasons?
Y'all favorite cousin said that from the rip. He said, y'all know how I be. Y'all know I'm usually negative, but today I'm being positive. I love this side of Lil. But don't get it twisted. When the beats have to come out, you know they go, oh, pause, bro. But yo, in this jaw. Yo, in this jaw. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Yo, take that out. Cut that out.
Well, on that note, people, man, this was a good episode from your guys. YoCuz215 Podcast.
Podcast in the city, man. We got Mr.
Best podcast in the city, man.
Director of the West Powelton Drummers and Steppers, a.k.a. your Sixes Stixes, and a bunch of whole other a.k.a.s. You heard the man. The resume is as long as Manute Bow Arms, man. So make sure y'all like,
it's just the beginning,
comment,
guys.
Subscribe. YouTube, all the platforms. Make sure y'all follow West Powelton on all social media platforms. And book my guys, man. Y'all heard the plea for the community, man. Get us some funding, man.
We do everything.
Let's go, man. We done all this for the muscle, man.
We do everything for the muscle. People think that since we got all these accolades that I'm not supposed to do what we're doing.
They already think you big money, man.
We're West Powelton. We're community first. Everything else is secondary to us. Community is our number one priority. We do everything. Weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, gender reveal, birthday parties, 1 year old, 100. It don't matter. We do corporate events. We even march somebody to a job just to tell them they quit. Like I didn't even know we was even doing that. But the point is, we do everything. Anything you can think of, we do. Retirement parties. Like this is how we keep the kids safe and busy and off the streets. So it ain't performance too big or too small. Just call. That's my bitch. That's my bitch.
This motherfucker was like the lawyer boy. 1-800-64-88. But yo, it's your favorite cousin, Lil West Philly.
Cousin Ant.
And we out this show, y'all. Thank y'all, man.
Thank y'all.
Like, subscribe.
Sign off. Let's get it.